Hi, my name is Tony. I got caught up in the cycle of addiction, and I had turned away from God, and I always look at my life as like the prodigal son, but I never returned to God. He actually came out, and he came out for me. We had a one-income family. There was 6 of us living in a 2-bedroom house, so it was tight quarters. We didn't have a lot of money. Dad worked all the time, and when he came home, he just went to the basement and drank. I ended up resenting him. I probably resented my mom too. She would make us go to church on Sundays, and I specifically worked Sundays just so I could skip church. I didn't want to go to church anymore. I hated the church. I hated the people in the church. I didn't feel like I belonged there. This anger that built up inside of me, I just kept stuffing it down. Like I said, I hated life, I hated God, and I hated myself. I was just everything. Drinking led to drugs, and I started doing drugs, and I got deeper and deeper into that. And I actually prided myself on not being sober. There was like 2 years of my life where there wasn't a day that I was sober. So I had completely walked away from God, but he didn't give up on me. I didn't even know at the time he was calling to me, but there was something inside of me that it was just saying there's something more. But he came down and put this set of circumstances into my life. He put my girlfriend's mother. Her life, it was like a parallel of where I was headed. God made it perfectly clear that if I didn't stop what I was doing, I would be 40 years old, I would be an alcoholic, I would have a dead-end job. I decided that day, I'm done drinking. I was done doing drugs, and I was smoking cigarettes at the time, so I pulled the cigarettes out of my pocket and threw them in the trash. But I had this pulling in my heart, so I asked my girlfriend if she would be interested, maybe to go to church. She was not interested, and then I met my wife now. I met Rhonda, and I knew she was a Christian, and I asked her if she was interested, or if she would take me to church, and she was happy to take me to church. And I just remember walking into church, and people were smiling and laughing, and they come up to me and shook my hand. I truly found like his love through his people. I kind of look at like what my father's legacy is, and that's not what I want for my life. I want my father's legacy. All these things in my life, God's able to use them, no matter how, even at the time, I had a hatred towards God and I had a hatred towards his people. He's able to just flip the script and reverse that and use it for good.